In an industry where UQ has long been a market leader and renowned for its prestigious brand image, stiff competition had begun to surface as fresh-faced newcomers QUT and Griffith climbed the market share ranks. Hence, UQ's Create Change campaign was launched. Consumer insight indicated that amongst millennial high school students there was a niche key subgroup who wanted more than just a degree. They wanted to drive global change, the millennial leaders. From their university education, they seek self-actualization, and prior to the Create Change campaign, UQ was perceived as old and prestigious. Selecting a university for the millennial leaders is a high-involvement, effective decision, driven by their innate want to change and impact the world. UQ, Griffith, and QUT were all vying to gain market share and tap into the upcoming millennial university students. Through the effective stages of liking and preference, UQ needed to change attitudes and feelings in the emotional realm of millennials who perceived UQ as old and outdated. By utilizing a brand image and positioning message strategy, UQ needed to change its brand image from prestigious to instead innovative, and reposition to become the choice university for millennials who want to create change. The big idea was that a UQ education enables you to create change. By UQ highlighting successful alumni and demonstrating how a UQ education taught them the skills and knowledge to create change, the target audience begins to create positive brand associations between UQ and where they dream of seeing themselves in the future. The objectives for the campaign were most likely created around the hierarchy of effects stages of knowledge, liking, and preference. In order to complete effective evaluation, UQ must complete research prior, monitor progress during, and finally evaluate success or failure after. Many consumers' motives for their purchase decisions are emotional, and their feelings about a brand can be more important than knowledge of its features or attributes. In order to successfully rebrand and reposition, UQ utilized a transformational emotional appeal compatible with millennial leaders and their effective decision-making. By focusing on millennials' psychological need to make a difference and their desire for self-actualization or fulfillment, UQ successfully transformed the consumer's interpretations and beliefs that attending UQ meant creating change. The imagery, soundtrack, and ideas-flowing animation created an uplifting and inspiring tone of the advertisement, these feelings further transforming the UQ brand perception. A combined endorsement and dramatization executional technique with a one-sided message was utilized to frame UQ as a hero in acquiring a world-changing career. Google employee and UQ alumni Taylor guides the narrative, successfully endorsing UQ's products whilst also being highly credible. This was effective as millennials respond well to real-life product influences. The commercial piqued consumers' interest by featuring Google within the first 10 seconds. As the commercial aired in the lead-up to the QTAC registration's closing, the decision importance and timing resulted in a highly interested target audience, meaning strong arguments could be saved until the end of the message. At the end, the message explicitly drew a firm conclusion. Explicit conclusions are more easily understood and effective, important in this scenario as students are typically overwhelmed by the upcoming crucial life decisions. UQ could have enhanced recall and message structure by incorporating the logo and key phrase at both the beginning and the ending of the ad. They could have also really pushed the idea of authentic endorsement further by, instead of promoting professional paid endorsement, UQ could have given the challenge to alumni to co-create the advertisements. The campaign was predominantly pushed through television, out-of-home, and social media. Television's major strengths of mass coverage and high reach were ineffectively utilized in this campaign, as it targeted a niche group of consumers, resulting in high advertising wastage. Furthermore, television consumption in millennials is heavily declining, and many prefer to consume it via streaming or downloading. Instead, UQ may have been targeting a secondary target audience of the parents, who typically have a large influence on university selection. UQ did advertise on social media via the vehicles of YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. This was a big bonus, as digital media segmentation is far more advanced than that of traditional media, allowing for the campaign to be targeted directly at those consumers with characteristics distinct to those of millennial leaders, and resulting in the media budget being utilized much more effectively. Social media is also where millennials are consuming media the most. A missed opportunity may have been millennials' love for Snapchat. An effective sponsored UQ Snap story, a Snapchat takeover by popular social media influencers, and a geolocation filter would have been extremely beneficial. YouTube is also the second largest search engine in the world. UQ missed out on these benefits by simply using paid advertising, rather than having alumni upload directly to the platform to enhance the authenticity of search engine results.